Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And in the news, we have something interesting that, in one side, it promises something that I think is a good idea, but the problem is in the way that it could be implemented, that it's a problem. And Google Chrome and Google has decided that what they would like to bring soon is something that's called the Web Environment Integrity. So what is that exactly? Web Environment Integrity is a API that will actually introduce website trust mechanisms. So what that will do is when you go to a website, it will actually check for a encrypted code, and it will actually detect if you are a user, a correct user, or if you're a bot, like a machine, if you're maybe on a machine that could be infected with malware, and it's going to detect a few things that might give you or prevent access to websites. So basically, what they want to do is that by engaging in this proposal, the websites will check for authenticity of the device you're using and make sure that traffic is correct. And examples that it could actually be used for is, for example, detecting fake social media accounts that try to push fake news, phishing campaigns, anything that is traffic that is not human, meaning that it's not an interaction by somebody, but rather a machine trying to pass as a human to, and we have a lot of that to try to fill out accounts, for example. Bulk account hijacking attempts, game cheating, compromised devices, and even password brute forcing attempts. So, the idea is good because it has a lot of implication of trying to protect the way the internet works. Now, where there is a big problem is in its privacy risk. That and it's not just privacy, but it's a lot of third-party browsers, Vivaldi, for example, Brave. They said they don't want that because it's dangerous. This is like DRM or digital rights management. It's giving access to who you want and preventing access to who you don't want. Right now, that is not the case. The web is really open standard. Any website connects to any machine. There's no authentication to be done. It just connects. And of course, that means bad websites and bots and all of that can also connect because of the open standard. What they're afraid of, and a lot of third-party companies with the different web browsers like Vivaldi, Brave, and so on, are saying, I'm not really fond of your idea because it seems like you want to control the internet rather than keeping its open standard of connecting to who you want, how you want, and when you want. So most of them are actually saying, well, Google being so dominant, it's scary because it's a standard that they could choose to use the way they want. So right now, most companies that are making web browsers are saying, no, we're not going to implement this new feature if it ever comes to pass. Also, the other thing is, if that happens, could the dominance of Google Chrome mean that they're going to force every web browser to have a authentication capability or not connect to some websites? So all of that is creating a stir of, I'm not sure it's a good idea. And for most part, most companies are saying, well, you know what, this looks more like controlling the internet than actually protecting us from, so the basic ideas of protection are there, but it's just because it's Google and it's so dominant that it's scary thinking what all of this is going to be about. So for now, most browser makers are saying, nope, we're not implementing this. Mozilla has yet to say anything. And some actually journalists went to Microsoft and Apple to ask what would they do, and there were no reply back. So I guess maybe they're waiting for what exactly is it all about. But this is something that Google really would like to develop. It's right now, it's in a very early phase, but that could really change the way that the web is all about and how you connect. If you start, giving out permissions to connect to websites or not. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.